Hello, everyone out there in social media land. For those who don't know me very well, my name is Liz Quain. I'm a world schooling mom of 13-year-old twin girls, a digital nomad, entrepreneur, and I love to travel. My twins and I have been traveling nearly full time for more than 6 years, visiting or living in 20 different countries. In my lifetime, I've personally traveled to nearly 50 countries, as I traveled a lot before I had kids back in those backpacker days. Over 6 years ago, I got tired of the rat race, got burned out from running an intense brick and mortar children's business. And so I decided to sell it. Then I pulled my twins out of traditional school. They were 7.5 at the time, and we started traveling the world and world schooling. It's been an incredible experience since then, and we've learned so much about the world, about different cultures. We've eaten delicious food. We've had many amazing adventures out there in nature or in big cities or small towns. We visited historical places, archaeological sites. We learned Spanish. And most of all, we met lots of interesting people, locals, as well as other world schoolers, digital nomads, and expats. And now we have friends all around the world, and our bubble has gotten so much bigger. My girls have learned in a variety of different ways, including learning by experience, which we like to call life learning or unschooling or child-led learning or self-directed learning. They also previously attended a preschool that I used to own, which was part of the large children's indoor play cafe that I launched north of Seattle. So we're big fans of play-based learning and learning through experiences. They attended a couple of different local schools for months at a time in Peru and Mexico. I've also had nannies help, and I hired tutors to teach them Spanish. And for the past few years, they attended an online global school that I helped launch. So that is our background. And from all this experience and all that we learned from the many other world schooling, homeschooling, digital nomad, and trailblazing families that we're connected with, I'm happy to share with everyone what we've learned, so more families can pursue this amazing global lifestyle and become trailblazing families as well. And I'm now ready to make a big announcement to everyone I'm connected with throughout my social media networks that I'm soon launching a new membership program and course to help parents learn how to confidently travel and world school their children, so they can live the life of their dreams as thriving global citizens. The group program will be launching January of 2023, and I'll have a special beta rate for members of the first cohort. I'll also be posting lots of content on Facebook and different social media platforms about this lifestyle that I'm so passionate about. So if any of you are interested, please follow along and keep tabs on my posts because I'll be sharing lots of great info. I also have a new Facebook group called Worldschooling, Traveling, Digital Nomad, Trailblazing Families. Got to get those keywords in. So please join it if you're interested in connecting with other world schoolers, learning more about this lifestyle, and becoming a trailblazing family. And by the way, that's the name of my new business because those of us crazy enough to live this unique yet burgeoning lifestyle, we're all trailblazing families, aren't we? Blazing the trail and paving the way for other families. We're innovative pioneers of this lifestyle. And thanks to technology and the location independence that it allows us, we can work and live and learn from wherever we want, within reason, of course. So let me tell you a little bit more about my program for parents who want to learn how to world school and travel with their kids. It's launching January 9th, 2023. It will be a group program, so we can encourage and support each other. Plus, it's more fun with a group. We'll be meeting online regularly over 12 weeks, where I'll share tips, tricks, and info in a step-by-step fashion on how to travel with kids and also how to educate and world school them. We'll discuss various different ways to world school. And it will be a very comprehensive program with over 30 hours, probably close to 40 hours of live video content, info sharing, guest experts, accountability, and Q&A sessions. You can also watch the replays if you missed the lives. So you'll learn the A to Z of world schooling and traveling as a family. And for the more experienced world schooling parents out there, I know I'm Facebook friends with hundreds, if not close to 1,000 parents who world school. We're a growing group. Perhaps that you would like to be one of the guest experts for the program, as I'm looking for experienced world school families who would be willing to share their story on how they travel and world school. So if this is you, please reach out to me to be considered to be interviewed for this program. And please help me show the world that, there are more crazy families than mine who love to world school. I'm also looking for service and product providers for the World School audience. For example, education providers, World School hub leaders, travel, insurance, financial services, etc. And of course, I'm looking for World School newbies. And if you are one or know of anyone who would like to learn how to live this incredible lifestyle, please reach out to me or send me a friend request or connection request, as I'll be posting lots of information on my various social media, especially in my Facebook group in the coming months. Yeah, so I've been planning to do this for about 3 years, but I've been a bit distracted by other work and projects. So I'm really excited that I'm finally putting this together because I really love this lifestyle and I want to encourage more families to do it. I know there's lots of fear about pulling your kids out of school and educating them throughout the world, using the world as your classroom, as we like to say. It's a scary thought, and I've been there. One of my relatives still keeps telling me after 6 years of living this lifestyle and thriving that the way we live is not normal. And I've just learned to ignore those comments or just tell them I'm okay with not being normal. So yeah, I realize there's a lot of fear of judgment about traveling with kids, not living a normal life. And I really want to help everyone overcome that fear. In fact, I'm a solo parent. So if I can travel the world with 6 years, so can you. And whether or not you're partnered, it's possible. I want to help you gain the confidence to make this life-changing decision, go on amazing adventures, be able to spend more time as a family, explore other cultures, possibly learn another language, learn so much about the world, better prepare your kids for the future, and raise global citizens, which is more important than ever. And all while spending the same, if not way less than your current lifestyle in your current hometown or city. You don't need to be super rich to live this lifestyle. Again, it can be very affordable and economical, depending on where you travel and how fast you travel, how slow you travel, and I'll be sharing all those tips and tricks. So I'll be talking a lot about the logistics of traveling with kids, all the tips, tricks, and hacks, and also talking about the various different ways your kids can learn while world schooling, as there's no one way to do it, and I'll help you figure out which is the best way for your individual child. I'll touch a little bit on how to fund this lifestyle. Now, in the past, I did do a presentation on 200 income ideas to fund family travel and world schooling. But I decided that for now, I'm going to focus my initial program on families who already have a remote job, since there's so many of you now post-pandemic, of course, or those who already have an online business or who are freelancers or already have passive income. So send me a direct message if you're not yet working remotely, and I'll email you a free PDF of the 200 income ideas list. I'll eventually include the income part in a future course or perhaps create a separate one. But it's such a large topic, and finding experts for 200 plus income ideas is a project that I will tackle in the future. So for now, I recommend my business coach, especially if you're interested in being an online coach, consultant, a virtual assistant, or launching a digital marketing agency. So I will include a link below with her info. And of course, I'll be interviewing her soon, so you can learn more about how to start an online service-based business. So for now, it'll be a family travel and world schooling program for already remote working or online business owning or passive income earning parents. I know there are more and more of you out there who are able to work from wherever you can get internet. But the thought of pulling your kids out of school and planning all the details of an international adventure is overwhelming to you. And I will help you take that overwhelm and make it into a practical step-by-step plan. and help you gain the confidence and make this big, life change. Most of the focus will be on traveling with kids above and beyond going on a short vacation. So whether it's a long-term or part-time trip, or summers only, or a gap year, or taking a traveling sabbatical, whatever you want to call it. But it will be focused more on being a traveler and kind of living like a local or living like a short-term expat, I guess, than being a tourist. Again, we'll focus on the various ways to educate kids while traveling, the various ways to world school them. So send me a message if you want me to email you my free mini course on the top 6 ways to world school kids. And if you're interested in my membership program, even just a little bit, please message me to schedule a free, no obligation exploratory call just to see if this is a good fit for you at all. And the goal here is to help you quickly learn to confidently travel and world school your children so you can start this lifestyle sooner and with more ease. So instead of spending a year and a half like I did, doing tons of research, digging through the various Facebook groups, reading lots of blogs and books, and digging through and watching YouTube videos and following people on Instagram and all that, to finally feel confident enough to launch a world schooling lifestyle, you can just take my 12-week course, just 90 days long, to learn step-by-step the A to Z for traveling with kids and world schooling them. That way you'll make fewer newbie mistakes, you'll become more confident, and this dream life will happen much sooner. Again, my goal is to help you turn the overwhelm into a real plan. I'm offering a special beta rate, 75% discount for members of the first cohort that start in January 2023. The rate will be increasing each time I do the program. I'll be running them, the 12-week programs 3 times a year. So I would recommend you sign up now while this rate is super low. And at the least, join my free Facebook group called Worldschooling, Traveling Digital Nomad Trailblazing Families. Also, comment below if you have any questions or would like to be considered to be a guest expert, or feel free to send others my way. And thank you so much. I really hope to see you out there somewhere in this big, beautiful world of ours.